Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was just another relaxed weekday morning for viewers of ITV's This Morning, until the calm was shattered. Without warning, host Ben Shephard took a deep breath, paused, and delivered the words that would ripple across households nationwide. "We are deeply saddened to bring you this breaking news," he began. And just like that, everything changed. A young football star, a city in shock, and a nation mourning the loss of one of its brightest talents. Diogo Jota wasn't just a player for Liverpool FC, he was a symbol of youthful grit, energy, and promise. At just 27, he'd already earned his place among the Premier League elite. To many supporters, especially older fans, they reminded them of a time when football was raw, passionate, and joyful. His style was modern, but his heart was classic Liverpool. And that's what made the news so hard to believe. The crash occurred late the previous night on a rural bypass near Cheshire. Reports suggest Jota was returning from a private dinner with close friends. Transition to dramatic imagery of empty roads and police tape. Local authorities confirmed a single vehicle collision. No other cars were involved. The emergency services arrived swiftly, but tragically, there was nothing they could do. Pause for impact. It wasn't just the speed of the accident, it was the silence that followed. And it left fans searching for answers. Back in the studio, Ben Shephard, normally poised and charismatic, was visibly shaken. His voice cracked slightly as he shared the news. Use clips or stills of Ben Shephard on air. "Our thoughts are with his family, his teammates, and every supporter waking up to this awful news," he said. Pause. It was the kind of moment that stays with you, not just because of what was said, but because of what it meant. Almost instantly, tributes began pouring in, from football legends like Jamie Carragher and Alan Shearer to fellow players around the world. Fans gathered outside Anfield within hours, scarves, flowers, candles, a vigil of silence under grey skies. Emotional build, but behind every tribute was a common thread. This didn't feel real. Liverpool Football Club issued a statement by mid-morning confirming the tragic loss. Jurgen Klopp, in a visibly emotional press briefing, simply said, "We've lost a brother." Use footage of Klopp or club emblem draped in black. Training was suspended, flags flew at half-mast, and within the club's halls, even the strongest players were brought to tears. Cliffhanger. But Jota's story didn't end in a press release. It lived on, in something far greater. Diogo Jota had scored some of Liverpool's most thrilling goals in recent seasons. Match winners, last-minute screamers, cup lifters. But it wasn't just about numbers. Jota played with heart. He pressed, tackled, celebrated, not for himself, but for the badge. His legacy wasn't just in goals, it was in moments and memories. Away from the spotlight, Diogo Jota was a devoted father, husband, and friend, known for his quiet kindness, his love of video games, and his loyalty to those closest to him. He often said his proudest moment wasn't on the pitch, but in the delivery room, when he first held his child. And that's what makes the loss even harder to process, because the world didn't just lose an athlete, it lost a good man. Supporters from Portugal to Pakistan held their own moments of silence. In Lisbon, a mural went up within 24 hours. Show photos of candles, murals, flags in different languages. One fan wrote, "He gave us joy in a dark world. Now we light a candle to give it back." And in those small gestures, the world found connection, even in grief. ITV's This Morning returned to regular programming hours later, but the mood had shifted. The nation was still processing, still mourning. Slow fade-in of Anfield in quiet morning light. Ben Shephard closed the show with one simple line: "We say goodbye to Diogo Jota, but we'll never forget how he made us feel." And maybe, in the end, that's what legacy truly means. If this story touched you, please consider lighting a virtual candle in the comments below. Share a memory, a match, or just a few words, because remembering matters. On-screen text: Candle, RIP Diogo Jota, 1996-2025. Message box: leave your tribute below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that matter.